Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of mystery boxes. I actually got this advert, I think it was on Facebook, for some mystery boxes by Anker. Now that's a company that I have a lot of products from. I use their wireless microphones. We did a review on those. Make sure to go check that out. But also use a lot of their battery packs, their chargers. They're just generally, they make pretty good quality products at a reasonable price. This isn't sponsored in any way. It's just my opinion. But what I noticed is, yeah, they had these mystery boxes. And I know you might be thinking, is it 2015 again? Are we doing mystery boxes still? Really? Well, yeah, I was a bit surprised that it was still a thing as well, but I thought I'd give it a go, mainly because I had a look at the list of the things that you could get, and essentially all of them were things that I would find useful. So the real question is whether it's worth the money or not. They had two different valued kind of boxes. They had a cheaper one and a more expensive one. So I bought one of each to see what was going to be got inside. Now, obviously, I'm kind of expecting this to be the cheapest products that they advertise. It's also more than likely just a way of clearing out old stock. Let's be honest, they didn't list the kind of percentage odds of getting any particular item. So the likelihood of getting the expensive items, I'm going to say, is pretty slim to almost none. But I still thought, let's try this out and let's see if it's worth it. They might still be up by the time I release this video. I'll add a comment somewhere if I find out when the mystery boxes stopped running. But yeah, because it was mainly stuff that I would want, it felt worth the gamble to me. Plus, of course, I could make a video on it and we can see together. They do give the RRP values of everything, and they claim that no matter what you get more of an RRP value from the items in the box than what you've paid. And I did actually get a 20% discount from the price of the boxes by buying two boxes. So maybe we will get our money's worth. We will unbox them and then we will go on the website and we'll take a look at the actual value. If I was to make a basket up today, how much would these items cost me? So let's get on with it and let's have a look at these mystery boxes. First thing to say is that actually they all just came in this white jiffy bag. So my wife has split them into two boxes and what she believes to be the two. So she believes that the white one in the white bag is the more expensive pack and this one is the cheaper pack. But again, immediately there are warning signs that they weren't pre-boxed mystery boxes. Odds of getting specific items could certainly be quite arbitrary. It seems very much that the person just went round and picked these items off the shelf. Already not a great way to do mystery boxes, in my opinion. You're not guaranteeing any odds. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's start with what we believe to be the cheapest of the two boxes. And let's see what we got in here. So we have some white Anker boxes. Probably not the most useful of boxes. That doesn't actually really give you much information, in fact. So this is a Anker Nano power bank, 30 watt, with a built-in USB-C cable. So let's get it open and have a look, as the boxes themselves give you no information whatsoever. Okay, yes, so I've actually seen these and it's kind of cute. Let's get this packaging off. It's got a nice paper covering, which I like, and it's a very nice blue. So this is a charger that kind of has this wrist strap, and it is a 10,000 milliamp total capacity. Battery capacity 5,000 milliamps. That's a bit strange. Why is it? Not sure, but you've got a USB port for output, and then you've also got this USB-C cable built in. So that's kind of nice, actually. And I can't remember what size this one is that I have over here as my normal pack. Okay, so this is 200. No, sorry, this is 20,000 milliamps. So it's yeah, it's a decent size, and we'll have a look online how much these go for. But it's quite a nice product actually. I'm a fan of that. Um, yeah, I like it, and I like the built-in cable because carrying cables can always be a nightmare. Plus, it's USB-C, so it's something I can actually use. Was worried some of this stuff was going to be Lightning now that Apple is kind of discontinuing Lightning, so that was definitely a worry of mine. But that wasn't the only item that we had in that box. We also had this one here. So it's a 4-port ultra slim USB 3 data hub. So it's a USB hub, I believe, which actually in itself, again, pretty useful, pretty useful. So let's just open this up and take a look at this. Yep, okay, so it is what it says on the tin. It's a USB-A 4-port hub. I'm sure I'll find a use for this. It's not the most useful thing. Most things I now have a USB-C, but still, I'm sure there's a use. Kind of handy, quite small. That would go for traveling and stuff very well. So I believe that is the 2 items we got in the first mystery box. Let's take a look at the second. The second is in this box. They came in one bag, but let's have a look. It definitely feels like there's more stuff in here. We have 1 box. We have 2 boxes. And we have 3 boxes. Okay. So for reference, these are the 3 things that we have. Again, they're not the most informative of packaging, so let's open this up and see what we have inside. So in here we have, okay, so we have another power pack. This one possibly a bigger power pack. Anything else worth talking about in there? No, just your usual gumph. Comes with a teeny tiny micro USB cable, so this is going to be an older power bank for sure. And oh no, okay, so quite a nice finish on it. So this is a 20,000 milliamp. So this is the same as my current kind of usable one from Belkin, and they're about the same size. But this one has 2 USB-A ports on it and can input charge either from micro USB or USB-C. And it comes with a micro USB cable. So again, I'd say this is decent. It's definitely something I'm going to use because these are, when you're traveling, a lifesaver. So there's that. And then in here we have, I'm assuming something this small is going to be a cable. Yep. So we have actually, a pretty nice braided USB-C cable. It's got like rubberized bits on the side there. It's braided. It's got a little travel clip thing so that it can roll up. That's quite nice. I like that. Again, value-wise, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. And then the final item we have here is... It's another one of the same that we had for the first time. The USB-C 10,000 milliamp blue charge banks, which again, I really like these. They feel nice. They're smaller. They have this wrist strap which feels quite secure. It's not going to fit around my wrist, but you could definitely hang it on something, some keys or something. And this is going to be a good size for kind of being out and about. I quite like that I actually have 2 because that means one can be charging while the other's being used. Yeah, interesting. So I'm not actually sure what of this does go together and what doesn't, but on the outset, I don't feel scammed. I'll put on the screen how much I actually spent on this after the discount, but I'm pretty sure it was something around £75. So £75 for 40,000 milliamps worth of battery packs, a USB-C cable, and a USB-A dock. I don't think that's bad. It's nothing amazing, but let's go and have a look and see what it actually costs and how much money we've either saved or lost.
Some time later.
So I'm back. I've now had a look. Actually, the items went together slightly differently. So for the cheaper box, the Wonderlust Wonder Box, apparently, is this 20,000 milliamp battery pack and a USB-C cable. So the reported value of these items in the graphic that they had said it was worth £51 and 57 pence. Uh, yeah, okay, well, we'll see in a minute when we bring the total up. There's quite a lot of savings to be had, but still, technically, we did get more than our money's worth on that one. And then on the Elite Explorers box, we actually is the one that we actually got the two chargers. And I'm actually looking at these further. Really do like these. They've got this nice little. I'm wondering which one's got some power in it. Does this one have some power? Yeah, nice little display under the kind of front there that shows you the percentage. And genuinely, these seem really nice, good quality, and going to be super useful. So it was both of those and the USB hub, which less so, like less useful. But still, the reported value of this bundle was £90 and 97 pence. So all in all, after discounts, I paid £87 and 98 pence. So the advertised value was £142 and 54p. So on the surface, pretty good value, almost doubled my money's value. We did get the items that are kind of the lower values. I'm not surprised by that. I have quite big suspicions about whether actually anyone is getting the expensive items. They're not pre-boxed. There's no odds stated anywhere. So I would definitely say, yeah, that's suspicious. But if we then add all these items that we got into a basket, if we just wanted to buy them, with all the different coupons and discounts that they have at the moment on their website, the actual value comes to, or rather the actual cost that it would cost to just buy these items comes to £115 and 54p. So yes, technically still saved money. I still actually made a bit of money on it. Now, for me personally, do I think this is a good deal? And I actually do, because I've got three decent sized, very useful battery packs out of this. I travel a lot, I film a lot, I'm using my phone all the time when doing that. So these for me are going to be super useful for that purpose and actually going to be really handy to have in my bag. And these ones specifically, very happy with these. The USB hub, the USB-C cable, they are going to be hanging around. I'm sure I can always use a USB-C cable. It's good quality, it's braided, it's nice. The hub, I'm sure I will end up using it for something. I always do. I have a whole pile of stuff like that. So those are a nice extra, I guess. But the real value for me are the battery packs. So would I recommend this for anyone else? Should you rush to the Anker website right now and buy their mystery boxes? Well, I would say have a look at the items that are offered at the low end of the value. If you're specifically looking for those items, yeah, actually, it's a pretty good deal. You definitely get a little bit more of a discount compared to their normal discounts. If you're really only doing it because you want the more expensive items, don't do it. The simple answer is don't. There is no evidence to me that essentially anyone is getting this. All they'd have to do is have one person be sent the expensive item, and then technically it's correct from an advertisement point of view. They're not listing any odds. They're clearly not pre-boxing them. So yeah, I would very carefully consider, do you want those items or not? And ultimately, that's kind of my advice for any mystery box. You need to have a look at what's available, going to be in the mystery box, or at least the theme. You know, a lot of mystery boxes don't tell you exactly what's going to be in them, but I think there's a reason why this whole trend is dying a death. These kind of boxes where it's clearly just stock clearance, that's fine, because if you want the items, great, you're probably going to get a bit of an extra discount. But for the items that are, you know, the traditional mystery box, there's a reason no one buys them anymore. Most of the time, they're going to have filler products. Even this does. And most of the time, you're just not going to want them. And it's just generating more waste. So really consider before buying a mystery box. Still, I did have some fun doing this, definitely. And I'm really happy with these. These are really cool. So that's great for me, at least. But hopefully you've kind of enjoyed this video. It's a bit different, and if you have, please do make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.